Guys, Desmond here, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we are here to discuss Queen of the Universe, Episode 3, Turn Back Time. And like always, I am joined by my wonderful co-host, LaCresha. How are you doing today?
I am tired. It's been a long week.
It's been a quick week, but I'm still tired. I'm just going to be real, okay? So, Queen of the Universe.
Mm-hmm.
What did you think of episode 3?
I think it was pretty decent.
It was a decent episode, I agree. But you know what else is decent? You subscribing to our new YouTube channel. There's a link in the description below. Just head on over there because after the new year, all review content will be moved over to that channel. You'll see nothing but Sims. Don't get me wrong. I would love to see you here with my Sims. But if you're here for the reviews, then you might want to go into that link, hit subscribe. So when we start on the new year, y'all will know where to go and where to find us, okay? All right. So let's go ahead and share this screen. Bada beam, bada boom. We start off with Graham Norton. I know this is a bad screenshot. This is a bad one. I don't feel sorry about it. I like Graham, but I don't feel sorry about this screenshot. I don't. Judges actually got to walk out this week. So we got Vanessa looking stunning. We got Trixie. She's there. I don't know what this is, but okay. Leona, love the pantsuit. I love the pantsuit. Loved it. And Michelle, she did no wrong here. I love the wig. I love the ensemble. Like, it's all great. I love how the backup dancers all have crowns on their heads. Thought that was a nice touch. So tonight's category is Turn Back Time. So congratulations, LaCresha. You are casted on Queen of the Universe. And it's Turn Back Time night. What decade and what song would you be performing?
Well, let's see. I said I would come out to week, wouldn't I? So that would mean I'd have to find a different song.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
oh,
okay, go.
Probably All I Ever Wanted by Mariah Carey. I can carry that just a little bit because she doesn't do whistle tones in that song.
Okay, so that would be 90s, correct?
Yes.
See, I was torn between the 60s and the 90s. The 60s and the 80s. Because you know I love the 80s. I love the 80s. Like, if I was to do 80s, it would have been Bon Jovi, Living on a Prayer, hands down. I would have had full rock fantasy out there. Y'all couldn't stand me, okay? But my heart tells me I need to do the 60s and do Angel of the Morning by Juice Newton. Oh, yes. Can you just see me? I would have a fake window set up and I'll have the backup dancers just like birds. So I'm singing out the window.
Lord.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, wait. Let me rewind a little bit. If I had to go that far back, Carole King.
Ooh.
Then yeah. It would be Carole King and it would be So Far Away.
Okay. I haven't heard that in so long. I don't even think that's on my playlist now that I think about it.
You're welcome.
That is disrespectful.
Yes.
Very.
Very much.
Bad Desmond.
Yes.
Anyway, so yeah, I think I would have went with my heart, gone 60s, did Angel of the Morning, had a whole production up there. Y'all would have been sick of me. And me in one spot, y'all would have been sick of me. But anyway, let's get into the performances. So one thing that we're doing this season, now we didn't do it last episode, but we're going to do it from here on out. And plus, I've already did it for the last episode. She hasn't. So we'll include those later on down the line. But we're ranking the performances in the order that we like them. So like tonight, 9 queens performed.
Mhm.
Whoever we thought was the best would get a 9. So say if we both thought Aria, because she's the first one up, say if we both thought Aria did the best, we would both give a 9, that'll be an 18 for the week. And therefore she would have the highest performance, therefore she did the best. And I wanted to do this because I got the idea from a show called Queen of Drags. If you haven't seen it, go check that out. But also we have such different opinions when it comes to, you know, this type of programming. So it'll be nice to see where do we actually cross and what actually is our favorites. You know what I'm saying? So that we don't have to sit and be like, oh yeah, I see what you mean, man. You know,
So
we got
numbers. I'll just let you know now. I expanded on it a little bit.
What do you mean? Oh, okay, yeah. I wrote down notes too. Don't think I just wrote down.
I broke it down into look, vocals, presentation, and then I ranked them, and then I totaled it. It came out about the same.
Okay. Because I'm going to say, I did the WAP score, as they called it on the show. I looked at what they were wearing, their all-stars performance. I mean, their all-star attitude and their performance. I contribute all those together, and I'm like, okay, boom, 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 boom. Mm-hmm. So I'm excited to see, because I think some people might be shocked with how my rankings fell this week. So I said we start off with Miss Aria B. Cassandine singing "You Make Me Feel" by Sylvester, honey. Hold on, let me get a better shot of her. There we go. So what did you think of "You Make Me Feel"?
You know, it was kind of a slight assault on my ears.
An assault. Oh my God.
Slight assault on my ears. Oh my
oh my Lord, tell us how you really feel then,
Look, I in the last like 5 months, I have had some really bad like ear sensitivity. Yeah. I think it's more or less because I haven't worn earbuds in like almost a year now, because I had my Raycons and then they fell out of the package and flew away somewhere.
Oh no.
Yeah. So like I haven't had loud music like inner ear. Yeah. Then it doesn't help that in my right ear, I accidentally damaged it at the beginning of the summer, and that scab did not remove itself until right before school started. So now that temper membrane is like vibrating all the time.
Yeah. Well, me personally, I liked the performance. The only issue I had was at points you couldn't hear her. Right. Because, you know, when she was dancing and getting down, and I'm like, you're doing a good job, honey. Keep the mic here so we can hear you. Because you had breath. We could tell you still had your breath, honey, but we couldn't hear you. This mic was down here. I'm telling you, I done did this too many times. Mic be down here, and I'm just singing my little heart out. Nobody can hear me. Bring it up. Bring it up. That's all I say. So where did you rank Miss Aria this week?
Okay, so on look, I gave it a 4. I didn't like the way her outfit fit her. Oh, vocals also was a 4. Again, audio assault. I liked her presentation, meaning I liked the routine. I liked the dancers and stuff like that. So I gave that a 6. That totaled out to a 16. Now my initial rank was an 8, which means she got 2 points. So she ranked number 7, average.
All right. That's higher than what I put her. And I like the performance more than you. I ranked her at number 5 this week. She was right in the middle. She did a good job.
We'll see.
But for me, not being able to hear her really just knocked it down for me. If I could hear the whole thing, I probably would have gave her a 7.
Yeah, because like I said, my initial rank was an 8, but it averaged to a 7.
All right. So we're moving on to The Winner Takes It All by ABBA. It was performed by Leona Winter, representing the 80s. What did you think of Miss Winter?
You know, it wasn't the best, but it wasn't that bad.
Yeah. For me, it started off real pitchy.
Yeah, that part.
By the time she got to the end, honey, she didn't got
She was getting it together.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
this look is right.
Oh, yeah.
This look is right. Oh God, this look is right. And I love somebody who could just stand there and keep my focus. Because I can't pay attention for shit. So the fact that she was able to stand there and I was there the whole time, and I got the same critique to Ada and Ronnie, they were able to keep me. And I didn't look for my phone. I didn't do this. I didn't do that. They were able to keep my attention. So I got to give them props for that, Miss Leona. So with Miss Leona, where did she fall on your rankings this week?
Okay, so I gave her look a 6, her vocals a 5. Her presentation was a 6, just because I like the glitter stage. Her initial rank was a 5, and she stayed at as a 5. She averaged out at 5.
Okay, well look at her. I gave Miss Leona a 4. So once again, you're just a little higher than me.
I must be nicer.
Just compared to the other performances, because there's some performance tonight that I was just on the floor in love with.
Oh God, yeah.
So she was just good. She started rough, ended great. So we're gonna move on to the next one. Oh Jesus. Okay.
Regina Voce.
Regina Voce singing Unbreak My Heart by Toni Braxton, giving us some 80 attires while singing a 90s song.
Yeah.
That was not the assignment.
No.
That was not the assignment.
No.
And vocally, it was rough.
Yeah.
And then tried to speed up the song, and I was like, oh no, stop. You're making it worse. You're making it worse. I didn't particularly care for and this really hurts me because she had my favorite performance from episode 2, if you remember. Oh, this hurt me. But I'm gonna straight up say it. I gave her a 1. Yeah, she was the worst in my opinion of the night. She was. So let us know your rankings.
Okay, so her look was a 5 because I like the 80s vibe. It just wasn't the assignment. Vocals were a 4 because that was rough. Another vocal assault on my ears. Presentation was a 3 because she didn't do the assignment. She did a 90s song, 80s presentation. I am confused by my own ranking. I gave her a 7. She averaged out at an 8.
How did she average out so damn high?
Don't know. That's why I said I'm confused by my own ranking.
Baby, did you rank
low key? I think maybe because I'm looking at it.
Around?
I think it might be Drag Queen and Regina got mixed up.
Okay, because Drag Queen did really good tonight.
Yeah.
Look at you, girl. You got to get these names together. So what's the?
I wrote them down. Sir. So I wouldn't be confused. But I was literally 3 singers behind by the time I started doing all of the rankings. Because I was stuffing my face like the chunky person that I am.
Hey, we all gotta eat, so I will never fault you.
Although it's kind of funny, I might be losing a little bit of something because my neck looks a little bit slimmer.
So, is 8 your final answer?
Well, if I go by what I think I switched, then she'd be 4.
She'd be 4. Okay. A 4. Okay. I am interested to see who you have ranked at number. Who you got ranked at the very bottom? Because
because I think I went different. So it was like 1 was the best.
No, 7 is the best. I mean, 9 is the best.
I know. Well, okay. Well, she only got 3 points out of me.
So is it a 3? See, look at you. You confused yourself. See, you tried to be too difficult.
I wasn't trying to be difficult.
Yes, you was. Yes, you was.
Anyways, let's go.
So what are you giving it, a 4 or 3?
A 4.
4. Okay. Okay, I guess somebody loves your baby. All right. So
No, that's to the bottom to me.
the bottom is one.
Exactly. Bottom 5.
Girl, we're moving on. All right, so we have Dream a Little Dream by Grad Queen. I'm sorry, it's not by Grad Queen, it's by Ella Fitzgerald, forgive me. But it was performed by Grad Queen. And when I
Yep,
tell
that's
you,
exactly what happened. I switched them.
when I tell you this shocked me, because y'all know I was not here for Grad Queen's performance on episode 1. I was ready to send her to the house. But this right here, I liked it this. I
Yeah.
liked it this very much. Very much I did. Very much I did. The look, although simple, I did enjoy it.
A little Selena vibes.
I love the aesthetic that was on the stage. This piano. I'm not sure if this was her idea, but this piano is right. So, what did you think of the performance?
I thought it was pretty decent.
Okay, okay. And in your weird way, what score did you end up giving her?
I was trying to recalculate it.
Well, while you do that, I will tell the folks my score. I gave her a 7, my third favorite performance of the night. She really surprised me. I had to give her props where props was due. It was everything for me. It was a good job. And I love the scatting. I was worried when I heard she was scatting. I'm like, ooh, not everybody can scat, but she did a decent job.
Right.
Decent job.
Okay, so I think what we did was we went opposite. So you went 9 was your highest and 1 was your lowest.
Yeah.
And I went number 1 is like the top with 9 points and it going down.
Listen to me.
But if we're going by your ranking, she got a 4. She got high. So I guess what would it basically amount to
6?
Yeah, about an 8.6.
Yeah, because if it was 4, it'll be 9, 8, 7, 6.
Yeah.
So she got a 6 from you. Okay. Looky there. All right, so we're gonna move on to the next queen, Matante Alex. What did you think of their performance?
I gave them the worst one. I disliked this performance totally, completely, wholeheartedly, and they kept that ranking.
So Miss Alex got a 1.
Yes.
Hey, I can't say nothing. I gave her a 2. I did. And you know, I love the yodeling from the second episode, but baby, this was not it for you. No. And even Michelle was like, you don't have to be that diva to still come out here and give a good performance, honey. And it was something I feared, you know, when we were talking about her last week was, is the yodeling going to be enough to keep her here? Yeah, this was rough. But I will say, I did like the outfit. I'm like, oh, this is cute. And I have to, I agree with Vanessa. The fact that she performed in these and was getting down. I was like, okay, ma'am. Okay.
I gave her a 5 on the outfit.
Now, there's been a lot of stuff come out on Miss Alex this past week.
Ooh.
On the level of SP from season 12.
Ooh.
And Soju from what was Soju season 11? We're on that level. Yeah. So from what I heard, not the greatest person, but we're just gonna go off of what we saw here. Yeah.
So she still got the worst.
Still got the worst. Well, the second worst for me, you know, Rahina's was just so bad. So bad. All right, so we're moving on to the next performance. My Heart Will Go On by Celine Dion. sung by Ronnie Kohiner. I'm gonna let you go first. What did you think of this performance?
I loved it. I really did. I liked her outfit. She got a 7 on the outfit.
Mhm.
Vocals was an 8.
Mhm.
I was confused as to how I wanted to rank her presentation because I'm like, she just stood in one spot and she could have came down them stairs and went up the stage. So she got a 6. So she got what I said was a 2, but is actually an 8.
An 8? Oh, looky here. Let me tell you how much I love this performance. The look was there. The vocals was there. The right song choice, okay, was there. The only thing that really pisses me off is the instrumental behind her. Come on, we're doing Celine Dion. I need some power behind her. Imagine if they would have given her.
I needed some bass.
Imagine if they put some power behind that voice. Oh, oh. But baby,
ooh, it could have been a power ballad. She could have did a rock version.
like when I tell you, this was the performance that had me gagged. I thought she was going home last week. And she comes out here and she kills it. I'm talking about killing it. And I was just
so
like,
let me show you what I got real quick.
Oh, I just loved every piece of this. This is my favorite performance of the night. I gave her the 9. Like it was just, oh. And that's what took so long when I got the screenshots. This was the one I had to watch it full over again. I'm like, yes. Sing it to me. Yes, yes, yes. I am all in when it comes to Ronnie. I am all in now. I love you. Okay. I love you. 9s.
Comment down below.
Yes. Speaking of commenting down below, I want to give a huge shout out to Ada Vox and Cheyenne Valentino. They've been showing so much love on our videos. I appreciate it. I appreciate it so much. The love and support. Y'all are amazing individuals. Y'all did amazing on the show. So thank you, especially for a small channel like ours. Thank you. Thank you so much. That meant the world to me, seeing y'all's names popping up and checking. And I'm like, oh my God, it's really them. So I just thank you. Thank you. So,
and you got one more person? But I guess you can wait till the end of the thing.
Ooh. You talking about diabetes?
Your Instagram.
Yeah, diabetes. That's on Instagram. You know, I'll go ahead and give her that shout out. I wasn't going to mention it because, you know, this is Queen of the Universe, but diabetes, thank you so much as well for following me on Instagram. I'm going to have to be more active on there now. I got celebrities following me, and I'm at the, I'm like, you know, take some pictures, okay? So we're moving on to I Put a Spell on You.
God, this
Simone, by Nina Simone, but it was sang by the beautiful Ada Vox.
You was yes Queen and Rainy, and I was yes Queen and Ada.
Oh, this was everything I needed.
Yes, Lord.
Oh, so I'm assuming she
got the 9 from me.
And she got the 8 from me. It was so hard for me to choose between her and Ronnie. I'm like, oh my God, who's getting this top spot? Because they both killed. And Miss Ada, you were giving me some Annie Lennox. I heard some Annie Lennox in there because Annie has a very popular cover of this song. And when she was singing, I'm like, oh, I hear the Annie version coming out. I'm like, yes. Oh, it was right with God. It was right. And look at the performance on the stage. Look at that.
Yes.
Look at that.
Yes.
Look at it.
Yes.
Oh, it was so good.
She got the highest like points for me.
Oh.
That the look, you know, it was your, you know, little black dress. So, you know, she got above average for that. The vocals was 9, it was 10s. 9s and 10s. Presentation was a 9. I loved the whole, like, yes, I am that
bitch
word we can't necessarily say on YouTube.
God, I love this. and she's our Texas girl, so I'm so glad to see Texas done on a global stage like this. Come on, Texas.
Yes.
Come on, Texas.
Come on, Texas.
I love it. I love it. So we're moving on to Gingzilla singing "Believe" by Cher.
Yes.
What did you think of Gingzilla's performance?
It was about average. She was a 7 with me.
I was completely disappointed in this performance.
After the amazing thing they pulled out last week, yeah. That's why they got the 7.
This just wasn't it for me. Did you give them a 7, or is that you ranking it the opposite way because you didn't listen to what I told you?
I'm ranking it your way.
So that was your third favorite of the night.
Oh no, she got a 3.
That's why I was double checking with you. I'm like, okay. I also gave Gingzilla a 3. It was just, and I love Gingzilla, and then the transition from the ballad to the dance version of the song, I'm like, it didn't transition well, and it was just.
There was a transition to the dance version.
You didn't hear the production pick up?
Ooh.
Yeah, this just it didn't hit, especially coming off such an amazing performance from week 1. It was just no, it wasn't. We still love you though. We still love you, but this was just it wasn't it. Okay. And then last but not least, we had a returning queen, and we have Lavoie. So she performed Car Wash. Looking at the only number you have left, I find this very disrespectful what number you gave her.
Le Fou.
The only number you have left is 2.
Oh, she's a 4. So then that means that the first one is a 2.
Okay, see, I know what you're talking about. Okay. All right, so I fixed it. Okay. But yeah, back to this disrespect of a 4? A 4?
I didn't like it. That song did not go with her voice.
She ate that stage up.
No.
Car wash. Ooh, 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 ooh. The only issue I had, I believe it was Trixie who said it, was, honey, we're not in the clubs. And this was very a club performance and not we're on the main stage of a global competition. It kind of threw me off. She's like, y'all sing along with me. I'm like, girl, no, we're here to listen to you. But the veteran status was there. The performance was there. I loved it. It got a 6 from me.
Ooh.
I can't stand you. Oh my goodness. It was, I enjoyed it, okay?
Okay.
Hater.
Ooh.
So this is our top 9. So looking at our scores and combining the scores, we have a tie for first place.
Yeah. Rainy and Ada.
Yep. Ronnie and Ada are tied for first place, so they are obviously the best of the week. And we'll leave it at a tie because there's no way we're going to be able to agree on who's the best, because you're going to bring your points for Ada, I'm going to bring my points for Ronnie, and we're just going to be looking at each other silly. We going to say it's a tie. But the funny thing is, there's also a tie for the worst performance of the week. With a score of 3, Rahina and Alex are the worst of the week. And I stand by that as well. I stand by that as well. But yeah.
And guess what? They both ended up in the bottom.
And they both ended up in the bottom. The next one close would have been Genzilla with a 6. But as you saw, Genzilla was safe, which I was really shocked about that. But America got the vote, and these 8 turned into these 3. These were the 3 with the lowest performance, with the lowest votes from the audience. This is not our bottom 3, but 2 of our bottom 3 is there. So hey, we on something, okay? We is on something. So
from the church choir and the school choir people.
I have a little bit more experience than that. Wow. Anyway. But we have our bottom 3 here. And out of these bottom 3, the judges have to choose which one of them will not be continuing in this competition. And they chose
to be continued.
I am so sick of cliffhangers this week. I am so sick of freaking cliffhangers this week. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Are you freaking kidding me? First Dracula, and now freaking Queen of the Universe. It's like, girl, just tell us who went to the house. That's all I want to know.
Well, I did audition for Making the Band 3.
You did. I remember you telling me that story.
Yeah. That's my other credential.
I've auditioned.
Doc Holliday, you see what you missed out on. He's the one who did my audition.
Anyway, listen, you're better off than getting on that show, because honey, the level of bullshit that show was. Baby. With all the bands he made, the level of bullshit. He didn't want to disband his most successful band because they didn't want to listen. Anyway, I'm sorry. We're not here to talk about 2000s TV.
That'll be a whole other podcast.
That part. But yeah,
maybe we can squeeze that in the next 2-3 weeks.
Oh my goodness. But again, Ronnie and Ada tied for the top. Alex and Rahina tied at the bottom. Then the rest of them fall somewhere in the middle. I'm excited to see how their scores elevate throughout the season. We're also going to keep track and add them all up. And so by the end, we'll have who done the best according to us. Therefore, this person should win. You know what I'm saying? Something fun. Now that she understands the order we're doing it in. When I explained it to you twice, and you still mixed it up. But that's okay. That is okay. Learning curve, okay?
Look, you told me while I was eating.
My Jesus. We're gonna wrap things.
My seasonal depression is starting to kick in, so my short-term memory is awful.
It's trying to come, and I'm like, no, stop it. But just a reminder, make sure you subscribe to the new channel. Again, the link is in the description. We greatly appreciate that from you. Thank you. And LaCresha, where can they find you on the social medias?
I am at Cresha McGill, that's CRESHAMCGILL, on all social media.
And you can find me on all social medias at Simply Desmond. That's SIMPLYDESMOND. Thank you for spending a piece of your day with us. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And we will see you guys next week. Oh, and before we go, we're gonna talk about Italy. Oh, we're gonna talk about Italy because they got my blood hot. We're gonna talk about them. Yeah. The next week after, I got some things to say. All right, bye.